All right, we want to start, though, with the latest inflation data that's coming into the CBS News Broadcast Center, and it came in much hotter than expected. The Consumer Price Index rose by 0.5% in January and is up 3% over the last year. The CPI, of course, is the key gauge the Federal Reserve weighs when making decisions on interest rates. And you can see the markets are not liking it. The Dow is down already 300 points, and it's just the beginning of the morning. Meanwhile, this morning, President Trump posted on his Truth Social account that interest rates should be lowered, which could go hand in hand with those upcoming tariffs, adding, "Let's rock and roll, America." CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady is here with me in Studio 55. Good to see you, Kelly. All right, inflation rising 3%. Numbers not looking good. The price of food is up. The price of manufacturing is up. What's going on here?
Yeah, so the fact that we hit 3%, I feel like this was kind of that psychological barrier of, okay, we are getting further and further away from the Fed's 2% target. We actually thought we were going to see a little bit of easing, so that's why you're seeing the markets react so volatilely to this news. The increases came from food, shelter, and energy. I mean, these are the need to have, not the nice to have. The one highlight, because I always like to come with a little bit of good news, is that rent prices are increasing slower than they were. So that's good for renters out there. You might start to see a little bit of relief if you're renewing anytime soon. But I know you always ask me this question,
Yeah.
What does this mean for interest rates?
That's right.
Even more certain than I was last week. We are not going to get cut. And so that goes against what the president is looking for.
So, right. So the president suggesting on his Truth Social he's seeing the same numbers, probably not liking it because what he campaigned on is bringing inflation down. What you heard people who were voting for Donald Trump saying during the campaign is that they were worried about inflation. Inflation, although it had been down since June of last year, before that, President Biden had dealt with some high inflationary pressures. They were voting for Donald Trump to bring inflation down. It's rising. The president wants a rate cut. Probably not going to get it.
Definitely not going to get it. You know, what's tough about this is, yes, he just took office. This was the January CPI. So a lot of this data is actually from before him taking office, and it does take a while.
He's going to say that. You know, he's going to say,
and he's going
it's not
to,
me,
you know,
it's the other guy.
He is going to be right in some respects, and it is hard to bring prices down immediately. That was something that he promised to do, but it's just simply not the way the economy works. But yes, we were already expecting to get only 2 rate cuts from the Federal Reserve this year. I was just listening to the Bank of America CEO speak moments ago. His modeling says that we may get none. And so, Vlad, you add on these potential for tariffs, which could raise prices. That's where you start to get into territory where we're already seeing price growth continue to go up. You add on policies that could increase that. That's where you start to get into rate hike territory if things run away.
So, Kelly, if the president really wanted to bring interest rate, if he really wanted to bring inflation down, could he say, you know what, I'm putting a pause on these tariffs? In other words, the question will be that I would have, and I'm not an economist, but what can he do now? Okay. These numbers are from January. You can blame President Biden, but what can I do now to ensure that inflation doesn't continue to rise? And if an economist says, don't put these tariffs into place, should he consider that?
So yes and no, right? Because the idea is long-term that it could bring prices down if you have better trade relationships with folks because of these tariffs. I think the most immediate thing that he suggested would be to focus on energy, because we did see energy prices ticking up. And if you have more oil flowing into the system, more supply, same demand, you would see prices go down. But it's a tough thing because some of the other producers, like a Saudi Arabia, could decide to not produce as much, and then it's a supply and demand thing. So he doesn't have control over bringing prices down solely himself.
And he, of course, as we like to point out, does not have control over monetary policy. That's the Fed, although the president likes to suggest that he does. The Fed is not beholden to any political party or office, so we'll see how that plays out. But I think your prediction is spot on, Kelly. Always great to have you in Studio 55. Thank you very much. Did you like my little walk there?
I did.
Did you?
It was a lovely little L.
Thought it was a J, but okay, I'll go with the L. I'll take the L. Kelly, great to have you. Thank you very much.